historic blizzard has shut down New York City and buried the East Coast under snow, with whiteouts, power outages, and travel bans in effect.
Wow!
This is the scene across the northeastern United States tonight, as a massive winter storm unleashes blinding snow, hurricane-force wind gusts, and record-breaking snowfall totals. From New York City to coastal Massachusetts, the blizzard of 2026 is bringing the region to a standstill. According to Axios, authorities issued blizzard warnings across multiple states as conditions rapidly intensified. In New York City, officials implemented a full travel ban, urging residents to stay off the roads as snow piled up at an alarming rate. By Monday, more than 15 inches of snow had fallen in Central Park, with some areas reporting totals exceeding 22 inches. Forecasters warned the snowfall would continue through the afternoon, with blizzard warnings extended until 7 a.m. Tuesday in several parts of the region. In Manhattan, the transformation was dramatic. Hell's Kitchen, usually buzzing with traffic and pedestrians, turned eerily quiet. In Chelsea at 5:30 a.m., thick snow blanketed sidewalks and streets, while wind-driven flurries swept through lower Manhattan, especially along South End Avenue. Near the Hudson River, visibility disappeared entirely. Residents said they couldn't even see across the water as wind gusts whipped snow sideways into their faces. Along the East River, dramatic footage showed waves colliding with snow in near whiteout conditions. Some New Yorkers describe the city as looking like Narnia after more than 12 straight hours of snowfall with no sign of stopping. In Central Park, walking through the storm felt like stepping into another dimension, a surreal, glowing landscape shaped by relentless wind and snow. Across Long Island, conditions were equally intense. Snow accumulated quickly as winds gusted over 50 miles per hour. Social media filled with images tagged #Snowmageddon 2026, capturing empty highways, buried cars, and near zero visibility. In New Jersey, officials warned residents to brace for a historic blizzard. Forecasts projected snowfall between 8 and 30 inches, combined with wind gusts reaching 55 miles per hour. A travel ban was also implemented in several areas to prevent accidents and allow plows to operate. In North Wildwood, high tide collided with blizzard conditions overnight, creating dramatic coastal scenes as waves surged against snow-covered shores. In Paterson, authorities urged residents to not leave their homes unless absolutely necessary. Connecticut faced heavy snowfall around midnight, with roads quickly becoming dangerous. Some travelers narrowly escaped the storm's peak. One passenger said they were relieved to have caught the final flight out of Bradley International Airport before what they described as a snow bomb. Further north, Massachusetts experienced some of the storm's fiercest winds. In Boston, gusts exceeded 50 miles per hour, creating near whiteout conditions during the morning commute. Even smaller snowplows struggled to push through deep drifts forming along residential streets.
7th local train. The next stop is 74th Street, Broadway. An
In Plymouth and the White Horse Beach area, homes lost power as the storm intensified. Utility companies warned customers that outages could last days in some communities. Along the ocean-facing side of Wellfleet, the wind roared so loudly that weather stations stopped transmitting after power failed early in the morning.
Hello, this is Udor, reporting from New York City's blizzard. Just coming from my friend.
In Jamestown, Rhode Island, longtime residents who have lived there for over 40 years said they had never witnessed a blizzard this severe. Houses and windows were completely covered in snow, and visibility remained extremely limited. Across the region, emergency crews worked around the clock, but officials stressed that safety remains top priority. Power companies warned customers that restoration efforts could take 3 to 5 days in the hardest hit areas. Public transportation services were suspended or limited, and flights were canceled across major airports. Streets that are typically packed with traffic were deserted, transformed into silent corridors of drifting snow. Yet, amidst the disruption, many residents described the storm as strangely beautiful. The brightness of the sky during the nighttime blizzard created an almost glowing atmosphere. Snowflakes swirled under streetlights, turning city blocks into frozen scenes that felt both peaceful and powerful. But the beauty came with danger. Wind gusts over 50 miles per hour created blinding whiteouts. Snowdrifts buried vehicles. Power outages left homes in darkness, and with more precipitation expected, authorities continue urging residents to remain indoors. As the blizzard of 2026 continues carving its mark across the East Coast, communities from New York to Massachusetts remain on high alert. What was meant to be the final stretch of winter has instead delivered one of the most intense storms in recent memory. For now, the message from officials is clear: stay home, stay safe, and let crews do their work, because this storm is not done yet.